Again, I did go back to community college to play football. And let's fast forward to my second season. My second season was going great. I felt good. I was the leading receiver on the team, touchdowns, receptions, receiving yards, all of it. I felt great. I had several D1 preferred walk-on offers to the University of Miami, Wyoming, Utah, Elon, and a couple phone conversations with Northwestern. I was confident that a D1 offer was coming. That was all before 3 weeks left in the season. One day at practice, I understand some of y'all don't understand football that well, so I'll try to keep it simple. But I was on the right side of the formation, played wide receiver, and I was running a 20-yard fade. I was a decoy route. I wasn't getting the ball. So I ran 20 yards down the field, and I looked back to the other side where the ball was going. And as I looked back, my own defensive back, the kid on my team, ran right through my face as I was turned this way. And as I was looking back, all of a sudden I was in the air, and I remember looking at my leg, my left leg, and it was straight, and my foot was sticking directly out to the side. And as I was in the air, I rolled over, and it popped back into place, and my foot realigned. I had completely dislocated and broke my ankle and broke my fibula, dislocated the ankle. What was I going to do now? I was supposed to go somewhere in 5 to 6 weeks, and I just broke my leg. I'm talking about I was supposed to transfer to a university. I was supposed to get recruited here in 6 weeks. I was a mid-year transfer. Who wanted to pick up a guy freshly put on crutches? If you're a college of business major, that's a liability on the balance sheet. That's no longer an asset. Who wanted to recruit a liability? Well, Minot State did. Minot State wanted to recruit a liability. I didn't know it yet. And it wasn't my first option. It didn't look like, I sat at the table, had a bunch of hats lined up, and I'm like, oh, yep, boom. And the crowd goes crazy. My mom walks out because she's mad about the school that I picked, whatever. That's not how it went down. The first time I actually heard about Minot State, I was crutching into the theater that we met in as a football team. And the recruiting coordinator on our team came up to me and said, hey, Ryan, I got an email from Minot State. I could definitely get you an offer there. And I looked at him like, Minot State? North Dakota? Division II, 1 in 10? Like, come on. I may be on crutches, but I'm good. Well, look where I'm at. We all come to Minot State for different reasons. We come because it's cheap, because of sports, because of the Air Force Base, because it's close to home. Or like some of y'all, we come here because we love Minot and every season it throws at us. But often is not our first choice. Often Minot State is not our first choice. And because of that, there's a lack of pride. There's a vibe here from a lot of the students. I hear conversations all the time that go like this. I can't wait to graduate. I can't wait to get up out of Minot. I can't wait to go home. I can't wait to get out of here. I hear conversations like, Sodexo sucks. There's nothing to do. The nightlife is lame. But it's where you are. So why not make where you are where you want to be? We can't all live in the Bahamas. We just won't fit. If you come into a place that you don't like, you don't have to leave it a place that you don't like. If you come into a bad program, you don't have to leave it a bad program. If you come into a losing team, you don't have to leave it a losing team. If you come into a failing business, you don't have to leave it a failing business. You get what I'm saying? You have to create your environment. Create your environment. Don't just become a product of your environment. Make your environment become a product of you. Let me say that again. Don't just become a product of your environment. Make your environment become a product of you. Quit using that just as a crutch. Quit using that as an excuse. Well, I came from here. I'm from here. Like, nobody cares. You're at Minot State. You're at wherever you're at. Make the environment become a product of you. That leads change. An environment is an environment because it's the norm, because it's the way people are used to doing things there. Change what needs it. Heighten the standard. Better everyone around you. Shift your focus from woe is me to how can I help? How can I help? Don't wait for someone else to do it. It goes for everything that you're a part of in your entire life. Your college, your job, your club, your sport, class, dorm, family, neighborhood, community, dog park, state board, music, studio, your life. It goes for everything a part of it. And I'll be the first to tell you that it's tough. It's not easy. Like I said, an environment is an environment because that's now the norm. You will be the minority. People aren't going to like it. When you come into something and you start to change it, people are going to be like, no, that's not how we do it here. Yeah, well, I'm tired of losing. Yeah, well, I'm tired of being a failing company. I'm tired of sucking. Whatever it is, I'm tired of losing. So this is how we're going to do it now. It's not going to be easy. It takes a strong-minded, strong-willed person to not only see the problem. It's easy. Everybody sees the problem. Everybody sees it. But not just to see it, but to continually attack it through all the adversity, through all the pushback, to continually attack it and believe what you're doing is right. That's tough because everybody's going to be telling you it's not right.